All right, today we're diving into a really cool idea called community commerce. We're looking at some material from a group called the Coop, and honestly, it's a concept that could totally shake up how our local towns do business. So, let's get right into it.
I want you to just picture this for a second. Think about your favorite local bookstore, that little coffee shop on the corner, the family-owned restaurant you love. What if all of them, together, could have the same buying power as some huge, massive corporation? That's the big question here, and it really challenges the whole idea that small businesses are on their own.
And the answer to that question? Well, it's this thing called community commerce. The idea at its heart is actually pretty simple. There's strength in numbers, right? By banding together, local shops and even the people who live there can use their collective size to get deals and create benefits that help out the entire community.
And look, this isn't just some abstract theory. The Coop lays out their mission loud and clear. They're not just trying to help people save a few bucks. Nope. Their goal is to fundamentally change how local economies work by putting the power back where it belongs, with the community itself. So what does that actually look like in practice?
Okay, so let's break down who benefits. First up, you've got the community organizations that are already there, like the local Chamber of Commerce. For them, a model like this isn't just another program they can offer, it's a potential game changer for how they even operate. So, this approach makes those organizations way more effective. How? Well, first, it seriously boosts the value of being a member. Suddenly, you're getting access to exclusive group deals you could never get on your own. Second, it actually creates new ways for the chamber to make money through things like commissions, which makes them more financially stable. And third, it just naturally gets everyone more involved by creating these projects that bring the whole community together.
All right, next up, let's talk about the absolute backbone of any local economy, the small businesses. For them, this whole model is basically designed to be a lifeline. It's a way for them to actually compete in a world that, let's be honest, usually favors the giant corporations. And the benefits here are super practical. Number one, lower costs. Just imagine all the coffee shops in town getting together to buy their cups and lids in one massive order. The price they'd get would be incredible. Number two, they get more customers. Being part of this network automatically puts them in front of way more people. And finally, it makes buying supplies so much easier, so owners can stop worrying about procurement and focus on what they're actually passionate about.
And this is where the whole idea really starts to take off. Because when those individual businesses are doing well, when they're stable and growing, that success doesn't just stay inside their own shop. It creates this incredible ripple effect. The success of one small business starts to multiply, creating this positive wave of financial and social energy that spreads through the entire town.
So, let's zoom in on that ripple effect. What does it really mean for the whole community when a model like this is working? What does it feel like?
It really comes down to three huge things. First, the most obvious one. It keeps money inside the town, supporting the local economy. Second, it builds stronger bonds between people. When you're all working together and supporting each other, you can't help but feel more connected. And third, it brings a lot more transparency to local business, which builds a ton of trust between the shops and their customers.
Okay, so the idea sounds amazing, right? But is anyone actually doing this? Is it real? Well, the answer is a big yes. This is not just an idea on a PowerPoint slide, it's being put into action.
According to the source material from the Coop, this isn't some small test run. They're actively working with the Chambers of Commerce in real communities like Cupertino, Saratoga, and Los Gatos out in California, so this shows that actual towns are already using this model and putting it to the test. And that's really what it all boils down to. When you strip away all the details about group buying and revenue streams, the main takeaway is just so simple. The whole point of community commerce is to make the place you call home stronger, more successful, and more connected. So we'll leave you with this to think about. After hearing all this, what could your community, your town, your neighborhood, what could you all achieve if everyone really decided to work together? The potential is just massive. It's definitely something we're thinking about.